All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We'll get into it. Got a lot to go through. Uh, got this picture up here. They want us to hate each other, but don't let them win. That is the motto right there. Not let them win. It's coming at us from all angles right now. Uh, I mean, man, I don't know how many more. Well, let's put it like this. I think anybody who's like, they're not even showing shoot no more really like that on national TV. This is a mind puzzle, and they try to in trying to find the shooter. It took 33 hours to find Charlie Kirk's shooter, right? The number 33, the human body. They say when the human body dies, it loses 33 grams of mass. All right, so you weigh like 33 grams less. So they're saying that the soul weighs 33 grams. So that's why the 33 is so important. It's a spiritual number. But Charlie, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know Charlie like that. I would see Charlie clips, I see his face, and I never click on the video. I kind of already figured like I knew his talking points, but I didn't know Charlie was. I didn't know Charlie was saying all this. Charlie be talking crazy.
A lot of people are going to be saying Happy Juneteenth. It should not be a federal holiday, and I'm on my way to work. Have a good day.
Kirk is
You the one that should take off, Charlie, because as I remember, your family came over on boats from Europe, and y'all worked slave rates. So I'm just saying, man, y'all might be the ones that need to celebrate Juneteenth, Charlie, but you're race baiting. Just like we got people on the other side who race bait too. So each paid. Both sides get paid by the same people, same group of people.
no problem putting his true beliefs about anyone who isn't a white, rabid conservative like him on full display.
We're going to remove my appendix. Say, I hope they are qualified. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman. I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? Thomas Sowell and Justice Clarence Thomas are far better black role models to celebrate than Martin Luther King, period. End of story. This guy is not worthy of a national holiday. He is not worthy of godlike status. In fact, I think it's really wrong. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. I was disappointed because I said, listen, guys, you could hate what I'm doing. You could criticize it. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist. Okay? I live when I...
Oh, that's the dude y'all defending. Okay, now I see. I promise you, bro, I did not know who the fuck Charlie Kirk was like that. I knew he was. I thought he was running for office or something. He's still just like he's just a YouTuber. He's just a podcaster, really. I think he cussed the Chinese dude out.
Shank, I live as a capitalist. Okay? I live when I believe. No. What do I do?
Boy, I wish Charlie would run up on me like that. Oh, but damn, Charlie did. Charlie's gone. Okay. This is a lot, man. Okay, let's do it. I told y'all about the my bad. The HBCUs. The HBCUs was receiving threats. They say they was. All right, that's one day. The next day, or a few days later, matter of fact, yesterday, this happens. I don't want to play this dude just yet because he's gonna.
So I didn't want to take this chance.
Breaking news out of
Mississippi at Delta State College, there was a man. They found him swinging from a tree. They say it was a self-inflicted wound. Son, let's talk about.
So this is all a part of the psyop, y'all. This is you gotta take it all in, right? This is a true story. The national news has not picked it up yet, but I just seen, I forgot his name. He's the gay guy. He used to be on CNN. He got fired not too long ago though. Hold on.
Identity of a student who was found on a campus hanging from a tree this morning. Campus officials and police made the
In
announcement.
Mississippi, of all places. This is weird, bro. People like, yeah, they trying to kick up this race war. Bruh, hold on, wait a minute. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Y'all gonna kick it off for this, and the whole thing is, oh my god.
So I've seen the footage of Charlie Kirk being shot, and it does not look good. The bullet went into his neck, and he immediately started gushing blood.
This ain't the video. The wife. Yeah, the wife. Hold on, don't play it just yet. The wife, yeah. Hold on. Charlie Kirk wife. Because now they're trying to blame Israel, right? Charlie Kirk's widow speaks publicly for the first time. This is thing like a real, you know. Now she went to an interesting college. She was raised Catholic with her mother, and it was soup kitchens. And then she went to Arizona State. Okay, notice that Erica went to Regis University, a Jesuit University in Denver, Colorado. Now, this is what I want to show you. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, bruh. This shit is so weird. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm hit the one. All right. Let me just play the video. Okay.
I love you.
This don't even seem genuine at all. Why would you record? This is supposed to be Charlie Kirk in the casket. And this is his wife recording it. I mean, I done seen you break out your camera or your phone trying to take a picture or record a video at a funeral. I done seen fights break out. It's super unclassy. And in the ring she got on the super unclassy. I don't even think this is her. I don't even think this is him. They never show a face. It's just this performative theater. Why even put this out?
I love you. I love you.
And bruh, do them look like real hands? Them look like mannequin hands.
I know. I love you. God bless you.
And then they gotta show the rings, right? Now they say that's a Masonic G. I don't know. And look at the hands. Look at it. Maybe I'm tripping, man, but a lot of people is not thinking that, are saying the same thing, that like them look like mannequin hands. There's an embalming process that goes on. I don't know, man. That's sad. That's what I say. And look, these people are eating it up, believing it. This is the saddest, hardest thing. Heart hurts. She never showed her face. All she showed was this Masonic G in his fake hand. And then, what's the team that's winning right now? In the NFL, the Colts, and the team with the Masonic G, the Green Bay Packers. I don't know. I'm not the only one that's seeing this, bro. Okay, yeah. Matter of fact, I know what to do. We played it, and I played it out. I definitely got way more videos to get to. I waited too long to do this, really. Because it just seemed like a bunch of this is a psyop. As you can see, Charlie Kirk was a gangster, just like this dude right here. He a gangster too. The JD Vance, he's a gangster. He's banging they're gangbanger right now. Like Joe Biden's a gangbanger, Barack Obama gangbanger, all of them. The re-bloodicans and the Democrats, they bang and they set, and gangsters get shot. This is what happens. Oh man, these memes, dog. Now check this out. Y'all know what that is.
So commonly used in movies to fake the bullet hit. This black and tiny device is made of a bag filled with fake red liquid along with a tiny and harmless explosive. Then it's carefully glued to the actor's body, while the device is controlled with a remote from afar to burst at the perfect moment of filming. Because of this trick, the gunshot scenes appear a lot more real.
2 hours after the shooting, they tear everything. I'm talking about the bro. They doing construction. You can hear it.
They are taking out the whole platform where he was sitting, and they are constructing a new.
I think the conspiracies is a part of this too. I think they want you to never forget what they did to him. They're trying, like I said, like that white woman that was sitting in that car screaming at the top of her lungs about Charlie Kirk. Get them hands, man. Come on. I don't. There's some symbolism there. Ah, bro. Y'all know Charlie Kirk and George Floyd got the same birthday. Charlie Kirk and George Floyd got the same exact birthday. Where's the piece? Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, y'all gotta be kidding. His dude head is big as hell.
To stand your ground up against people that wish you harm. George Zimmerman was hunted at night by Trayvon Martin at 2 a.m. and the stand.
See, it's the wording just to piss you off.
That's him right there, Tyler Robinson.
Tyler Robinson.
I'm not trying to like clout chase, make this shit about me, but I'm not gonna say I knew this kid really well. I didn't know him very well at all, but I definitely saw him for like 3 straight years in high school. And the best way I could describe him is just like a Reddit kid. I don't know. I feel like
I don't know what, bro. I'm 41 years old. I don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, the way he said it, I could kind of get a clue, but I didn't know y'all was walking around here calling people Reddit kids and stuff like that. See, I think he said he graduated 2018. That mustache is from 1980, but he's saying he graduated in 2018. Now, is that y'all let me know, because I don't know. Is it Reddit kids? Is that something? Are these dangerous kids or something like that? I know what Reddit is, but I guess he's saying it's the internet kid, I guess.
if you were in high school around that same time, and even probably now, like
I don't know. I have no.
2018, and then like those kinds of kids. But that's exactly what he was. All I'm gonna say is this is the kind of shit that happens when you spend way too much time online, and all of a sudden your beliefs are all the way this way or all the way this way, and you do some dramatic shit to please these people that are not your friends. This internet shit is seriously no joke.
It's a big mind fuck going on. Okay, and these people still acting like where's the ones the real people? And it's crazy because
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
The threat, when you hide, you go into witness protection. There's different ways.
what is Valhalla? Witness protection, Charlie Kirk. I think it's I looked it up and it said it was a place on Assassin's Creed, the video game. Well, why would this guy say they're going to meet in Valhalla?
To my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Cash Patel, is that this dude name? Cash Patel, FBI director. I keep an eye on him. I thought I knew where Valhalla was. I think if you look on a flat Earth map, you should see Valhalla. The extra lands, the extra continents. That's the only place I could find, which is weird. But I said this a long time ago. I said, like, I don't believe Tupac did, Kobe Bryant did. I believe they just take them across the ice wall. You get to live in paradise, basically. But they want all this center world that we live in. Now there's another actor too, right here.
You just take it like a man? I'm unemployed. What am I supposed to do?
They talk about people losing their jobs. Is any of this true though? Hundreds of the same liberals that celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk are crying because they've lost their jobs due to statistics post on social media. And then she up here fake crying.
Now, do I go home and goon? Like, guys, what do I do? Like, actually, like, what do you do when you get fired? What's the next step? Do you obviously look for a job, but like, I ain't got no income now. I spent my last $300 on a parking ticket. That was on me. I did let it sit a little bit. It was like a $30 parking ticket. It went up to $300. I really don't want to talk about it, but what am I supposed to do, guys? Oh my God.
Yeah, she playing. Or is she being, sarcastic? Let me see. What else we got, man? I can't talk about that. But I did talk about this, and somebody made a video about it.
That the sun is a source of electromagnetic radiation. The sun's rays are a form of vibration and energy. If you shine light through a geometric pattern, the light that comes out the other end takes the form of that frequency, because each frequency possesses its own geometric pattern. By shining light through a sacred healing geometric pattern, it has healing effects on the human aura, which ultimately heals and regenerates your body. Your body pretty much starts vibrating as the same frequency of the geometric pattern if the light rays are touching you. Plus, the windows contain natural materials such as gold chloride, copper oxide, cobalt oxide, and silver nitrate. These were used to glass stain the windows. Natural materials are very healing for the human body. They vibrate on a natural healing frequency. Therefore, these windows were used to transform the light energy of the sun into a specific frequency to heal the human aura and the body. Each one of these geometric patterns is a different frequency, channeling the light of the sun. The ancients were far more advanced than what we are led to believe.
Okay.
Glass-stained windows were not.
Now, this is another thing that's going on. I don't know if people are really falling for this or if these is actors. You just never know, man.
Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother.
Shout out to Godfrey.
Here's what I don't understand.
He asked the same question I asked. Like, who are y'all mad at? Who's everybody mad at? Let's put it all out on the table. But they don't want to put it all out on the table because it's like they know it's really all bullshit. We got it. I don't know. I don't know how we let them know that we know. Like, but then I go out here in the real world and people, they're eating it up too. Man, I gotta find it because I know there's somebody that's like, yo, that fucking hand is crazy. Nobody's pointing out that hand. All right, let's play this right quick.
Looking at this rally where they're honoring Charles Kirk.
White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back!
I'm trying to understand that. White men fight back against what? Black people didn't have anything to do with this. White men fight back. First of all, what happened to him?
I think they're talking to white women. I mean, who else could it be? Because you tell the trans, even though I pulled this up, I think. First of all, less than 10% of the population is gay. So yeah, I mean, y'all punching down. Y'all really picking on. Yeah, I mean, who are y'all fighting? I guess the left. Who makes up the left? Only 9.3% of adults identify as gay. So there's that. It's a small group of people. And then all these shooters been trans, but guess how the percentage of people that's trans in America is approximately 1%. Just a very small group of people. When you look at it overall. Now, I didn't know Charlie Kirk was a race baiter, but then I found that out. With the these race baiters is they got them on both sides because they're trying to push us to it. They're trying to push us to it. And he's like a gang leader got shot. That's what happened. Just because he got on the suit. You know, back in the day, all the gangsters wore suits. Charlie Kirk is a gang leader. What the heck he say that? He got shot in front of his kid. So did this gang leader. I mean, gang leaders love their kids. What are you talking about? Fight back against who? This shit is so crazy. We are. America has mentally fucked us up. We don't know who we're fighting, what we're fighting for. We just know we're angry. We're just mad.
Him is horrible, but what does white men fight back mean? I think it was a white man that did this whole thing. So what are you saying?
You don't have to think. It was. They arrested 3 different dudes, 3 different white dudes. They couldn't find the right white dude at first. It was so many. And I guess they finally picked one. We don't see if this guy is the right guy. But it took them, you know. And if I play these videos, because it's crazy, all of them is gone. What does make your day?
HBCUs across the country are
no, sister, no. See, now they gonna pull up his. How can you say this man wasn't racist? Yeah, I just figured that out too. Thank you. Okay, because they got these people conspiracy. This is what I'm saying. Everybody's kind of what it's so long to find it. There's a lot of these conspiracy videos.
gang violence over the last 10 years? Counting or not?
Yeah, I don't want to show that no more. But the hand, man. I can't be the only person. Okay, here we go.
Despite the very obvious evidence, there are still people out here convinced that Charlie Kirk is still alive. They are pointing at the photos Erica posted of him in his casket and saying, that's not him. That's fake. That's a mannequin. So let's pause. As an embalmer, I can tell you that is absolutely him, and actually the exact things people are using as proof, the yellow hands, the firmness, the...
I'm sorry, dang. Let me go back. I had to say something. You know, pause button on this. Just go. Absolute proof. If you show the face, that'd be absolute proof. How are you calling that absolute proof?
Despite the very obvious evidence, there are still people out here convinced that Charlie Kirk is still alive. They are pointing at the photos Erica posted of him in his casket and saying, that's not him. That's fake. That's a mannequin. So let's pause. As an embalmer, I can tell you that is absolutely him, and actually the exact things people are using as proof, the yellow hands, the firmness, the waxy or silicone appearance, those are classic signs of embalming. So let's break it down. The yellow coloring in his hands, totally normal in embalming. Circulation isn't happening anymore, so the extremities often look darker, sallow, or yellowed. Lighting in funeral homes can also exaggerate that look. I've seen that exact presentation hundreds of times. Now, as an embalmer myself, I'm
sorry, lady, I don't believe you. I mean, I'm tripping because they took his body to Arizona to do all the bombing and stuff. Yeah, they gotta cover that up because okay, all right. They're saying that's how hands are supposed to look. Yeah, and why did she show the?
So the whole time I was thinking, how are they having an open casket? Because the way he was taken out was like to the jugular. There was this explosion. It was horrifying, disgusting. And how did you have an open casket after that? And not that I wanted them to show us, but you couldn't see his face. You just saw somebody's hands, and they look, the coloring, they look like fake hands. Like it just looked like a wax figure. It was very, very strange, very awkward. This looked like just an Instagram story. Like they literally were like, look, I'm going to show. So you can see in a reflection in the casket, it looks like this big thing is right behind her, like a big camera, right? And it's like they were just doing an Instagram story or an Instagram post. Like, all right, get your hair and nails and makeup done. We're going to have the camera real tight behind you. Don't get up too fast. I'm going to be right behind you. Hold up the metal. You know, it's like Snapchat or Instagram. Like, you can't tell me there's not something off here. So the whole time I was thinking, how are they having an open casket?
Hey, that's what they're gonna tell you. So, you're tripping. You just don't know. You ain't never been to a funeral. That's what they're saying now. This is come on, bro. Okay, cool. Y'all explain the hands. Why is she recording this? Oh, and then Trump moved on. Trump wasn't even worried about this shit no more. Trump knows some bullshit.
On the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk, may I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House. which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. My condolences.
And Trump didn't give a damn. He said, "I'm good." Anyways, about those granite countertops. Hey, Trump ain't got time for this stage bullshit, bro. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, Charlie Kirk's a gangster. All right. And he talked down about other gangsters, but he a gangster too. You ain't no better, fool. You doing the exact same thing they was doing. Oh, damn. Why they bringing up JFK when I'm bringing up gangsters, the politics? I wonder why. Could it be the mob? Yeah. So the biggest lie, one of the biggest lies is that these politicians ain't gangsters. That's a lie. The other biggest lie is that black crime ain't organized. That's a lie. You know how much money is being made on these blocks? In these hoods? Some of these corners, it's $100,000 a night being moved, even maybe more than that. These is $1 million sets we talk about. Crime been organized. Now, the lower you are on the crime total pole, then yeah, the less organization. But the higher you go up, and the feds is where a lot of this. See, you know how it's Bloods and Crips in New York. That's only made possible by the feds. And when I'm saying the feds, I'm not talking about the feds, federal agents. I'm talking about the prison system, the federal prison system. Because you don't just go in there with people from around your city. You're in there with people from California, Memphis. So the feds is where a lot of black crime get organized, and that's how you get gangs in New York. You get Bloods in Houston, Texas, Crips in Houston, Texas. They start moving around, and it just became like, I'm telling you, bro, $1 billion. These sets is worth billions of dollars, and at the top of these organizations, it's organized. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's organized. This is organized crime. It just looked a certain way in these music videos and stuff, but that's all most people see. But yeah, black crime is organized. It's been organized for a long time. Whenever you start seeing them Bloods and Crips in New York, that's around the time they got super organized. But it's been organized for a long time because the leaders are Freemasons. Why wouldn't they be? To really get some power and some influence around this motherfucker. That's how Charlie. The dude just said, "I didn't know Charlie was in on it. I didn't know he was one of them." No, I mean, come on, bro. It's pretty easy to see.
Man, where was I before I just sneezed my fucking brains out? So, those the gangster sets. Now, I think I told you before how Minister Fontaine and Larry Hoover got cool when they was in jail. So, Minister Fontaine brought the idea to David.
Oh man, just to pause it right quick, man, just to show you how all this is like. He probably made this video years ago, but how this connected to what's going on right now. Just think about what's going on right now. Kanye West and Drake just did a concert to free Larry Hoover. Like this is relevant right now. So.
And King David Barksdale, he liked the idea of clicking up all the sets in the Inglewood area in most of the South Side to make the Black Gangster Disciples. David threw this meeting, and this was the most important meetings of all. And this was made one of the strongest brotherhoods ever known in gang history. Now, this is when it gets good. Now, the meeting was on 64th in Austin. Now, for you to know the area, you're like, yo, that's Kennedy King College. Now, I'm finna blow your fucking mind with some real history. Now, it's coming out of Gordon's mouth. So Gordon tells me, you know what Kennedy King got, right? And I said, yeah, I know what Kennedy King got. So he said, it's a field across the street. I know the field. And it's a building right there. And in that building is where we had our first meeting. So I'm like, where? No, that's cool. What's special about the building? He showed me his ring. So I didn't pay no attention. I just looked at the ring like, get the thing out my face, man. I want to see that shit. So I did. Now I went to go check the building out. Because I used to go to KV King. Because I was working to the GD course, but that's sidetracked, you should say. And it was the Masonic Temple. The building like it haven't been touched in 20 years. Like it's so old. It looks fucking raggedy, man. It's a big building. I mean, you can tell it got the old brick in it. When you look inside, you can't see shit. Like the building looks totally deserted. It's spooky. Went back and talked to him, like, yo, I went to it. Man, I think it's a Masonic Temple. And he showed me the ring again. He said, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it still is. Now he's a Mason. Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know. All right. So, he break it down how the first meeting was at a Masonic temple, and then that ring that he's showing him was a Masonic ring. So he's, letting him know that man stuff go back to 60s, dog. The 60s. This is Tyree Nichols. Tyree Nichols was beaten by 5 Memphis police officers and killed. Tyree Nichols' funeral was held at a Masonic temple. This is the same Masonic temple where Martin Luther King Jr. gave his final speech. It's so embedded into, American history. You want to call it quote unquote Black American history? I mean, all these major stories that y'all know, go back and look. I'm telling you, they're right there. From that's 1968 when Martin Luther King final speech to I think that was 2023 when Tyree Nichols got killed by them Memphis police officers. I think most of these dudes went to the University of Memphis or something like that too. But what's crazy is a few months ago, that same temple I'm talking about fired at the historic Claiborne Temple in Memphis. Historic. It's historic because that's where Martin Luther King gave his final speech. That's the one. And then they just burnt it down just now. Something is, it ain't over with Charlie. That ain't it. That ain't the one right there, baby. But something is brewing. And this shit stinks to high hell, bro. It stinks to high hell. All right. We out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We up out of here. Peace.